It's Sunday, the 19th of June 2022. Today's top news headlines from all over the world. Dozens dead, millions stranded as floods ravage Bangladesh, India. Tunisia judges extend strike over mass sackings by side. In Malaysia, refugees discover that theater can be their voice. How did the Russia-Ukraine war trigger a global food crisis? Macron's second term online as polls open in French parliamentary election. Powerful EU leaders back Ukraine's membership bid during Kiev visit. Colombians vote in tightest presidential election in recent memory. Australia's Sydney Harbour Bridge to fly Aboriginal flag permanently. Ecuador declares force majeure for oil, state of exception over protests. Almost half of footballers face racist abuse, FIFA says. Conflict between Russia, Ukraine could last years, NATO chief says. North Macedonia's opposition calls for early elections in rally. Tunisians continue to protest against president's constitution referendum. Turkey to reiterate its demands from Sweden, Finland over their NATO bids. Herschel Walker says he never denied having 4 children. US opens COVID vaccine to little kids, shots begin next week. Biden's optimism collides with mounting political challenges. Political commentator and columnist Mark Shields dies at 85. NATO warns of long Ukraine war as Russian assaults follow EU boost for Kyiv. Fed's wallow backs another big rate hike for all-in inflation fight. Apple workers at Maryland store vote to unionize, a first for the US. Bitcoin slides below $20,000 to lowest level in 18 months. North Korea deploys national medical teams to battle intestinal epidemic. Daesh claims responsibility for attack on temple. TTP won't be allowed to use Afghan soil, Mujahid says. Barter trade to benefit Pakistan, warn economists. Unwanted elements being expelled from security ranks, Hashimi says. Iranian F-14 aircraft crashes in Isfahan. Shocked by Kabul Gurdwara attack, Indian Prime Minister says. India grants Afghan Sikhs, Hindus e-visas on priority. 700 ghost posts identified in Paktika Education Department. Terrified by attacks on mosques, worshippers urge stern action. Afghan politicians, India, UN condemns Sikh temple attack. Afghanistan, 61 suffered casualties last week. Pork carpet weavers fear industry may collapse due to lack of buyers. Nangarhar Airport ready for civilian flights. 1 killed, 12 injured in Helmand traffic accidents. Blockade of Russian region by EU state is breach of international law, Senator says. Nearly $100 billion worth of deals signed at SPIEF 2022. US considers doubling rocket launcher deliveries for Ukraine. West moving towards war in space, Roscosmos chief says. Ukrainian city bans Russian language. Protesters confront congressman over Ukraine aid. Assange is doing his most important work yet, Caitlin Johnston says. Trust in media plummeting worldwide as people avoid news, Reuters says. Rising cost of living sparks massive protests in UK and Ireland. Biden falls from bicycle.